So today we'll be talking about my labor and delivery story. I'm going to tell what I know, and then Israel's going to finish the rest. So JoJo was born May 23rd, 2018 at 2:47 p.m. Okay, so May 23rd, like around May 22nd, I had went to go get an iron infusion done, and because my iron was very low, so I want to get a blood transfusion, so I had to go get an iron infusion done. So that whole day, I was having contractions, whatever. And Israel was like, "You keep having contractions, we going up to the labor delivery floor," because we was already at the hospital. I was supposed to give labor at. I'm like, nah, I'm good, because last time I went, like that week before I went, and I was only 2 centimeters dilated, so I didn't want to go back to the hospital. So I was there for like getting this iron done for like what, 4 hours?
Yeah, it took about 3-4 hours.
So okay, so I was there for 3 to 4 hours, whatever. And so when we came back home that day, so like around 11 o'clock, whatever, it was time to go to bed, whatever. So I was trying to go to sleep, but I was having this pain in my stomach. I could not sleep for nothing. Like the pain, I was having contractions, and these were like for real ones. So I'm sitting there trying to toss and turn or whatever. I kept getting out the bed like ooh, timing them, but it just wasn't the right timing to me. So I'm sitting here trying to wake this dude up. He won't wake up for nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, I think I'm really in labor right now. I really think I'm in labor.
Man, I was getting up.
You was not getting up, Israel. I tapped you like 10 times, like, get up.
See?
So, no, I'm not done on my part. So I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm in labor for real. So I'm trying to go. Okay, so our room was at the bottom level. His mom's room was on the 3rd floor. So I crawled up the stairs, but I could not make it to the 3rd floor. I'm like, you know what? I just back down the stairs, and I'm like, Israel, get up. Like, he looking at me like, dang. I'm like, dude, I've been calling your name like over and over. Like, it hurts. It
Call
hurts.
my name one time.
I didn't.
Call my name one time.
I did not. I called you like multiple times, like, get up, for real, because it was hurting so bad. So I'm sitting there like on the ground crying. He thought, talking about, I'm up. Sitting at the edge of the bed, sitting up, sleep. I'm like, you know what? Then I started, what I do? I yelled or something. I was screaming or something. He was like, all right, we going for real. Yeah. And I was like, no, I don't want to go because I'd be mad. We go all the way over there. And they'd be like, nah, you're not fully dilated. So I was in labor at the house for like 3 hours. Eventually, I couldn't take it no more. Israel was like, come on, put your clothes on. Let's go. So the whole car right there, I was just like in pain. Like, I just wanted him to go there fast. But at the same time, I didn't want him to drive fast. So I'm going to go the speed limit. Like, he was like, which one you want to do? I'm like, just go like medium fast, medium slow. Like, not too fast, not too slow. Because I just was ready to get there. I could not even, we getting there. They're looking at me like, man, what you need help with? I'm in labor. Don't give me no paperwork, because I'm not trying to fill that out right now. She's talking about, you okay? I'm like, ah! She's like, oh my God, get her a wheelchair right now. What happened after that?
Yeah, after they got you in the wheelchair or whatever, they like, all right, we jogging to the room. Look, I'm like, man, I can't just speed walk. You was jogging. No, the lady was walking that fast. Like, she trying to get you on the elevator. I gotta start jogging. Like, damn. I gotta start. We get to the top.
So we go to the room, whatever. They took me right into the labor and delivery room. I already had my room, whatever.
Yeah, this room was different because when we had the scare, it was like this one room where they had like these things on her stomach.
No, they did that too. It was
they
I forgot the name of the room, but it's like another room where they just put you in that room to actually like, I forgot the name of the room, but it just checked your vitals and all that. It wasn't like the real room. But I wasn't even in the real labor and delivery room. I was in a waiting room. So I had him in a waiting room. Because like they was keep you in this room and do everything. Then they take you to the delivery room. And I never went to the delivery room because it was so full and crowded. Like a whole bunch of people was having babies that day.
All you heard was like.
So all I remember was that I was like finna get my feelings because I'm like, call my mama and them and everybody. Like call everybody and like. He was calling them, but nobody was answering. That's what I can remember. And then, like, next you know, I see my mom and them walking. I see my daddy and my brother walk through the door first. And I was like, yes. Where's my mom at? And then
I'm calling my mom like off the chain, like she sleep this whole time.
But this whole time though, we didn't even think to go upstairs.
Yeah,
like,
we here.
You could have went there and got it because I couldn't walk.
Nah, I was just like, dang, we gotta get her to the hospital because I'm like, yo, he coming. I was hyped,
I really thought I was gonna have him
like,
in the house. Like I had to poop so bad, and I was scared he was gonna come out while I was pooping. Like I didn't want that to happen.
See, that would have been tragic.
Okay, most people poop though when they in labor though, but I didn't poop. That's because I already had got my poop out. You nasty.
Hey.
So what happened after that? Okay, next you know is they started. I started having contractions like so bad. Like I just remember screaming. I just remember like I didn't want nobody touching me. When I tell you, them contractions ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. It feels like a period cramp times 10,000.
Okay. Salute to all of the mothers. Shout out to the moms.
I'm so serious though. Like them
look like it hurt.
Them things hurt bad. When they came in to give me that epidural, I was like, yes. But like when he like stuck it in me, I would jump, and it was like, don't do that because you could be paralyzed. So I'm like, oh my god, I might have been paralyzed because like he said don't jump, and right when he's like stuck me, I jumped. So I was like, oh my god, am I paralyzed? But now like I moved, so I couldn't be. Like I had to like he was
jump like I think you gotta move like one of those like.
I was on him like this, like oh babe. They was sticking me. They did like a triangle like in my spine, like
yeah, like it's 3 different shots they put in there, and then they put the big old tube. Like
I didn't really see it, but I seen a video of how the epidural looked.
Like the shots was just to numb it, cause you feel me. It's like a fat ass like rubber needle that they
sitting in my back. But when he stuck it in, it felt so good. It was like a cold chill down my spine. I was like, ooh. Like
she was tripping off that medicine though. Every time she got some, she be there. She's
out acting like a crackhead.
She was shaking and whatnot. I'm like, yo, nah, I don't need that. From that on, after getting the epidural, I don't remember nothing. I just know I was slumped from what he told me. He was coming like quick, you feel me?
But no. So when they checked my cervix, when I got in the room, I was 4 centimeters dilated. And then, but sitting there, I went to 5. And then they was like, I had to 4 and I jumped to 5. But I had to get an antibiotic. So it was like 2 doses and each dose took 4 hours. So we was sitting there for 8 extra hours. Like he would have been there early, but I had to
they did slow it down.
They slowed down the process because I had to get it.
He was coming like quick. Like
she was like, I can see, I can feel the hair. Like I'm like, oh my god. So each dose took like 4 hours. So that was 8 hours sitting there. So that whole time,
baby ain't come out bald.
I was slumped. So what happened from there on for me being slumped? Like they just kept drugging me up.
All right. So yeah, once she said she could feel her head, I mean, by then he was finna come. Like
I do remember they came in here and like I said I had to poop and it was stuff coming out of my. I was stuff coming out of my lady area, whatever. It was like more of my mucus plug. It was more of my mucus plug coming out. Whatever. So, and I was like, I had to poop. So they came in there and it was like, they basically looked at my booty hole to see if I had to poop. And then it didn't. You forgot. And then they stuck a catheter in me. Basically, it's this tube they stick in your urethra so you can pee through it. I remember that. And they put this big old thing in between my legs or whatever. I don't know what the thing did, but it was just like a big ball sitting in between my legs. And I was getting irritated because I was trying to sleep comfortable. And the thing was, I couldn't sleep comfortable because I had to stay facing like this because of at one point my blood pressure was like too high because every time I kept having a contraction, when they was trying to take my blood pressure, I was having a contraction. So like they was really finna be like, okay, like you gotta calm down, whatever, because they was gonna take everybody out the room, and it was like finna like it was like a scare one because of my blood pressure, but really it was just because you trying to take my blood pressure while I'm having contractions. So you already know I'm like,
I wanted to say something, but
I'm just like common sense right there. You can't try. They was like eventually like the 10th time they was like, okay, maybe it's just because you're nervous and you're having a contraction, like. Nah. Like,
Jinx.
You owe me a soda.
Yeah, knock on wood.
But yeah, okay, so after that, all I remember was I jumped from 5 to 8. And they just kept coming checking my service or whatever. I don't remember everybody in the room. I just remember I seen a couple of faces. And the next you know was I jumped to 10, and they came in there and she checked my cervix. She was like, "You're 10 centimeters," but something was wrong with my cervix that it was like, no, not yet. Remember?
Snotty.
You remember when she was like, something was wrong with my cervix, like nothing like that. It was just like what was wrong with my cervix? It was like we gotta wait till the cervix like.
Oh no, it wasn't nothing wrong. They was just saying like it gotta drop lower, like it was still too high.
So, they came when I was 8 centimeters. They came in there and they broke my water because my water never broke. So they broke my water and it felt like I peed on myself. Like I just felt a gush of water just out, and I was just like,
it looked like water though.
It felt so weird, and it was just sitting there. So it was like during labor, it's just like you're dirty. Like I just felt so dirty. Like I just felt dirty that whole time sitting there.
You can't drink, you can't eat.
Yeah, like when they say you can't eat, you can't eat. But like I wasn't hungry. Like people be acting like you gonna be starving. I wasn't hungry. I was just ready to get this baby out, and I wanted to sleep. I jumped to 10, and then I remember I was feeling so hot and sick, like I felt like I had to puke. And all I remember was my sister put a cold towel on my face, whatever. And I was asleep for like I don't know how long. They came back in there, and all I seen was a whole bunch of people come in like with blue on. It was like, it's time. I'm like, it's time. My heart dropped always to the floor. I was like, oh my God. They was like, they started pulling the things out from my legs in or whatever. And she was like, I need you to lift your legs up. I'm like, I can't feel my legs. I started crying because I'm like, I can't feel my legs. Like, they was so numb. I'm like, I can't feel my butt. I can't feel my feet. She was like, you can't feel this? She was like, hitting my legs. She was like, poking it. She was like, do you feel that? I was like, no. So like, he literally had to help them put my legs up there. And it was like, we need you to scoop down. I'm like, how? Like, our dad felt paralyzed sitting there. I'm like, I couldn't. Next, you know, all I know is it was like, it's too many people in here. Because, you know, supposedly only supposed to have like 2 people. But my whole family was in there, like, deep. They just went behind the curtain. And it was just Israel, his mom, my friend Taylor, and my older sister. It was the only ones in the room when it was time for him to come out. And so, it was just me. No, it was just Israel, his mom, my friend Taylor, and then my older sister. So like they just started coming around every day, and they was just like, what they do? Did they do the practice push, or it was just like telling me?
Yeah, they was just letting you know like what's good. Like, yeah, it's showtime. So yeah, they was saying that basically he was finna come, and then.
Yeah, like, push, his head was out, and that, like, tricked me all the way out, because everybody, like, his head, I'm like, after that 6 push, it was just like he just flowed right out, but, like, when his head was sitting there, it felt like I had, like, a boo-boo just stuck sitting at my booty hole, and then, like, yeah, I just felt like I had a boo-boo, and he was just stuck, and it didn't even hurt. He came out, and they brought him to me, and I was like, I didn't want him on me because it was just like not because he was dirty, it was because it was like a unreal moment. It didn't feel real, like he just came out, and then like I couldn't see, so everything was blurry. All I seen was something gray and ashy coming towards me. They laid him on top of me, and I was just like, but the thing was, he didn't make no sound effect. He just mugged everybody like.
Nah, he was just looking.
Yeah, he looked at everybody like, who is you? And then laid him on my chest, and I could just feel his heartbeat. And that's right there in that moment, I broke down because I'm like, oh my God, his heartbeat was like on my chest, and they was like, hold up, he not crying, like, but his eyes was moving, everything. Nobody could see that but me. I'm like, I see his eyes moving. Yeah. They wouldn't like something in his mouth. He was like, and it was like, okay, good. Like, I guess they thought he was dead, but I couldn't say nothing. I was just in shock, like, yeah, he alive.
She looking like.
I didn't want him on me. I was just like, get him off me.
She like.
Yeah, like, because it was just like, first you got all that stuff being inside me for 9 months, just sitting on him, and then it was just like, clean him first. I still love my baby, but I don't want that on me. That's been in there, and I just felt dirty during that whole time period. No. Then when they tell me I can't wash my twat with no soap, no, I felt dirty that whole time period. Okay, you can't clean that good, and I'm just bleeding. We ain't gonna get into that though. But yeah, so after he came out, whatever, the placenta. When he came out, he cut the umbilical cord. I'm gonna put a clip of that in there.
Hold on, my face, no. Hold on.
Your face is not.
You can do it. Right there. Do it. Right there. You got it.
Good job. Good job. Good job.